Well, I'm working on the Tucker tonight. When some people come in, I'll explain what has happened. Nothing disastrous. Uh, but we had a fun fly today out at Booter. I was going to live stream it. Well, I've been battling with Simple Mobile for 3 days. I finally got frustrated and I gave up. So I have no hotspot right now. So this is how it went. What's going on, Marcel? This is how it went. I called Simple Mobile. They're in the Philippines. My Tagalog is non-existent anymore. They don't speak English whatsoever. I mean, not very well. So 3 days, what happened was that Verizon took over Simple Mobile. So all the hotspots went brick. I mean, it's nothing. It's a paperweight. And I had just paid, for the bandwidth. So after arguing for 3 days, I said, forget it. I'll figure something out. So I went to Verizon. I go to Verizon and I said, this is what's happening. He said, yeah, we know. Okay, set me up with a plan. They said, well, we don't have any hotspots, any air, whatever they call them. I said, okay, who's got them? They said, Best Buy. I said, okay, great. So I go to Best Buy and I buy one. I come all the way home and I start to set it up. And the guy says, we can't set this up. It hasn't been unlocked. I said, oh, man. So I drove back to the store. I'm standing at the store and the guy's arguing with me. He said, well, we unlocked it. I said, okay, great. I get the Verizon guy on the phone. And he said, it hasn't been unlocked. And they're arguing back and forth. So I said, well, do you have any other ones? So they refunded my money on the one and went through the procedure to unlock the second one, and they can't unlock it. So they pulled all the hotspots off the shelf at Best Buy because if you can't unlock it, what use is it selling it? So I said, okay, great, no problem. So Verizon doesn't have one. I drive to another store, an AT&T store. Well, we don't have any. It'll be 6 weeks. You can order. I said, look, I got to have one immediately. They said, well, I'm sorry, we can't help you. I said, forget it. So anyway, I came back here and I went on Amazon and I bought a T-Mobile hotspot. It'll be here tomorrow. I wanted it for today so that we could film the fun fly. But hopefully we're going to get that T-Mobile hotspot up and running for Brodak. Otherwise, I'm shit out of luck. It's not my fault. It's these knuckleheads. Everybody tries to fix this stuff and make it better, and it's not. Just leave it alone. It was working. So we got a T-Mobile hotspot coming tomorrow. And I'm going to give you the rundown on airplanes now. So we're out at the field today, and I'm working on the Aegis. I don't have enough time to sort it out. It has a lot of potential. It really turns nicely, but I don't know. It's doing some weird stuff. So I'm going to take it to Brodax with me. I'm hoping that Joe Gilbert had called me, and I'm hoping that he'll help me work on it. Maybe I can get it ready for the Nats, but it will not be ready for Brodak. So the other Junar is long in the tooth, so I figured I've got this one fixed. I needed to put a tube muffler on it to balance it again, so I put a tube muffler back on it. Got the tongue muffler off because I was flying this the other day and it was tail heavy. Should be all right. I've flown this at the Nats once. I'll work on polishing this and getting it ready to go, but I'm thinking that this is going to be the airplane for the season unless, oh, there's another thing about the Aegis engine run. PA 61. I had taken the 65 out because it was running erratic, and I put a 61 in it. Well, it ran erratic, so I took the tank out, and it was better because I changed it over to muffler pressure instead of atmospheric pressure, but it still ran crappy. So I figured, well, it's a glow plug. Put another glow plug in it. Nope, no good. So I said, you know what? It might be the fuel. So we changed fuel. I changed from the stuff we make to the Sig Champion fuel. But the Sig Champion fuel is a year old, so it, whatever, no good. So it's running goofy. So I got a bad engine run, and I got an airplane that I can't figure out what exactly is wrong with it. It's not tracking and turning and sticking. So right there, I mean, it's closer now that I've slowed the elevators down, added some tip weight, moved the lead outs forward, got the engine run halfway decent, put a new tank in it, but I don't want to monkey with it. So I know this one flies. We had it out flying. It just needed the muffler back on it. I've flown it at the Nats once. I think this is going to do it. But just in case, I'm going to I'm going to bring the Thunderbolt out, take the motor out of the Thunderbolt, and I'm going to put that one back into my Continental. Middlesex model. I have AT&T with iPhone 11. They charge extra to use the phone as a hotspot. Yeah, I know. I know. It's big money. Well, we got a slightly better deal coming from T-Mobile. We'll see how it works. It's still, you know, $50 for. It's still about. It's expensive. It's still quite a bit. It's still about. No, it's cheaper. It's about $5 a gig. So we'll see what happens. So Sunday, look for a video on just setting it up to see if it works, see if we're going to get it to work. And I do apologize, but it really isn't my fault. Nothing I can do. I was screaming at those people. And if Craig is on here, Craig, let me know if you're on here. I want to show you something. Usually Craig comes on, so get on here, Craig. Show yourself. This is a pretty nice airplane here. It's not real long in a tooth like the other one. So we should be first or second row with it. Even with the repair. Because the repair came out perfect. And of course I got a month to doctor it up and make it perfect, which I will be doing. I know you guys want to get back to the Magnum. I met a guy out at the field that falls to sleep to my Magnum videos. He loaned me some 5% fuel today. Yeah, more PA's better, but a PA is really cantankerous. It's got to have the right good stuff in it. Super Tiger, not so much. You can run old fuel in it. And I got fuel coming. But I won't get it till Brodax, so I gotta make do with what I got. So I'm figuring in a pinch because I'm, after the move and everything, I'm figuring that I've got to go with what I know. You know, what can I enter that will I know works? I might have to fly the Monado. There we go. We'll pull it this way. I'm not in Ohio any longer. I'm in a secret location. No longer in Ohio. I don't like using 15% because it'll eat the nose off your airplane. I have used it when it gets super hot. After I come back from Brodex, there's going to be a field day in this shop here. We're going to clean all this mess up, sort everything out, maybe make some new workbenches, and so because Steve's going to be coming over. Got to see a guy that poor guy has Alzheimer's, Bob Arata. I've known him for 30 years. And he looked right at me. He said, "Do you know me?" "Yeah, Bob, I do." It's a shame. Super nice guy. No, I don't know Jim B. See, that would be a scale airplane. Most of the guys I know are stunt guys. Of course, I know I was just flying with Fred Cornenwet, but there was a carrier guy out there today. Electric carrier. Cheating. So I will probably bring this one and the Aegis. I've got to deliver something to Bob Hunt. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Trust me. No, it ain't. Craig, if you're on here, show yourself. I want to show you something. I got to mail something to Australia come Monday. I figure he's been so good to me, and I'm going to send him something really good. I can show you, yeah, he'll probably see the video, I guess. Well, he said that he wanted the Big Jim 60. Let me see if I can find it. Now, these are Super Tiger 46s. What did I do with it? That's a 35. Here we go. And I was going to let him make up his mind. This engine here is a Big Jim 60. It says BJ right on it. And I guess Gary owned it at one time. This is a Big Jim 60. It's got a head worked on or whatever, and a special venturi that's, I hate it when they drill through the case. I hate it. So I told him, I said, I mean, I could send this to you. It's got good compression, really good compression. I could send this to you Saturday, or I can work on it and send you a motor on Monday. And I'm going to let him make up his mind. Or, see, if you look at this Big Jim case, see the motor mounts, they've been ogled out. I hate that too. You know, if I run this, I'm going to run it in a profile. Or I can send him this engine here that has the spray bar where it belongs. And it's a phase 2 by Big Jim, BGM. I'm not sure who that is. Phase 1, excuse me. And the bolt holes ain't ogled out. So I'm going to let him decide. This is more like a new engine here. Yeah, lots of compression. You know, I wanted to keep it myself, but like I say, Craig's been so good to me that I can send him one of the better ones. Because I got plenty. I got this one that's pretty nice, but these, I mean, this is a Swen engine, Super Tiger 60, but Notice somebody has cut back the muffler lugs. I don't know why you do that. I have no clue why you do that. And then I have another 60. This is a big gem where they've drilled that through the case. I hate that. Got great compression. I don't know. So, Craig, make yourself shown. That's a PA. I got lots of shit. Now I'm going to take some of this stuff to Brodak, and you guys want this stuff, bring money. I'm going to sell some electric stuff, chargers, motors, timers. I got to cover my trip's cost somehow, and I'm going to bring that kit from the short kit from Walter Umlin with the Al Rabe molds and motor and all that stuff. It's a sweet deal. You get 2 of these canopies. You get a custom-made Al Rabe muffler. Al made that. Sato 72 with a Steve Moon Venturi on it. I'm going to have to oil it up. But the Steve Moon Venturi, plus I got the header here. Then you get the short kit. 17 DVDs to tell you how to put the damn thing together. I think Al Rabe wanted $200-300 for those. Yeah. $600. It was $750, but I'm not going any lower than $600. I can't ship it because those molds that Al made are made out of plaster, and they're so heavy. It must have cost him $200 to send me them molds. No, Big Jim passed away a long time ago. Well, if you build the airplane, they're beautiful. It's a cool airplane. It's not my style. I mean, I got a Thunderbolt already. I got an S6B Supermarine. I got so much stuff. I got to get off some of it. So basically, I'm building my retirement. I got all these airplanes. Guy was asking me, what do you think these cost? You don't want to know. You don't want to know what they're worth. I got 15 of them. If each one was worth 1,000, that's 15,000. But they ain't worth 1,000. They're worth more than that, way more. And I get it too. I've sold them. You know, I noticed that Aviojet was trying to sell his airplanes for the same price that I get for mine. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. His airplanes look good, but not only do mine look good, they fly good. Figure yet Cinco's $3,000-4,000. These are worth that, and they ain't cookie cutter. These each one of them's different. You know. You guys have seen them built right here on the channel. Yeah, I think I'm done with this one. We'll put this up. Monday we'll fly this one. Tomorrow I gotta wait for the Amazon driver, and I gotta do some stuff around here. I'll probably start cleaning this place up because I have no room for airplanes. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna take some 2x4s. What is something you don't have? J-pole is something that I don't have. What does that mean? Well, nobody said this was a cheap hobby, except stunt flyers are cheap. But when I buy stuff, I don't care what it costs. It's what I want. Yeah, I understand. Huh. But it cost me, and I'm not going to give it away. I'm done giving stuff away. Well, guaranteed I could sell this airplane 2 phone calls, or this one, or the Aegis, or the Thunderbolt, or my Continental, or definitely the Monado. I mean, I could sell these things anywhere from 15 to 2,500 bucks. I'm not giving them away. The engines, the engine in this one's unobtainium. It's a Super Tiger with a Brian Gardner liner. Engine in that one's a Super Tiger with Brian Gardner liner. Engine in that one's a Super Tiger with a Brian Gardner liner. The other one's a PA 65, the PA 75, the PA 61, and that airplane. Those PAs are 500 bucks a throw. So if you're going to give those away, I don't think so. Well, that's one thing I've been doing for a long time. When I got the money, I just buy it. Just like the wood, I see the wood, and if it's light, I buy it. Don't need it right now, but I'll put it away, and we'll use it up eventually. However, the way that I do my airplanes, the airplanes are starting to get a little heavier and heavier each one because I use the best wood on that airplane, and I sort through it and use the second best wood, and sort through it and use the third best wood. So they're getting lighter, but my wood is lighter than most guys can get, but it's not really light as I would like it. I would like it to be 4-pound wood, all 4-pound, but it's mostly 5-pound. So when you find 4-pound, you got to buy it no matter what. This one here, what I did was I have these mufflers here, and I thought these were the lightest. This is 1.2 ounces. I thought this was the lightest. It ain't. I found another one in my stash from yesteryear. That's 1 ounce. So it's 714. It's about 5 grams lighter. Now you don't think, well, 5 grams, it ain't nothing. Yeah, it is on the nose. That's a lot. It's this tube muffler right here. So today, when I got back from the field, I sanded it and polished it, and it was pretty rough looking. This is probably from the 70s. Could be the 80s. I don't know. This one here, I think Nelson had a hand in, and he's not. I got 2 of these. Nelson's not making these anymore. And then around here, I got a Big Art, and they're all takeoffs of Big Art. This is an original Big Art muffler, but this damn thing's heavy. Let's see what it weighs. I need to take it apart and turn it on the lathe to make it lighter. This little muffler here weighs 1 3/4 ounces, almost 2 ounces. And the other one, this one here, weighs 1.2, and this one here weighs 1 ounce. They're all the same size, of the same configuration. This one's lighter, so use the lightest thing we got. Now I got some. I got about 546s in parts, but I got a Brian Gardner. I got a Brian Gardner liner for 46. So I even got an old strap on muffler. Anyway, we're going to make a 46, a Brian Gardner 46, when I get around to it. Now here's a relatively new 46. I'm probably going to sell this one. Got good compression. So I got this one, the relatively new 46. Then, where the hell did that other one go with the liner? That's a PA. Uh-oh, this is a brand new 35. I want to get off this 35 too, but I'm not giving it away. What I think I'll do with the 46s is build a USA 1. Yep, here we go. I think this is it. I'm going to take this brand new in the box 46. This is a beauty. Never run. Never bolted, never mounted. And we're going to put a Brian Gardner liner in it. I mean, I probably could run this as is, but might as well have the good stuff. So that one's not for sale. Actually, I think I'm not going to sell either one of them. I gotta make up my mind before I go here. Craig, you here yet? I think I'll give him this muffler too. Got a C35 for sale. It's a good shape. Very tight. Well, no wonder why those are ABC. So I'm going to give Craig this muffler too. Yeah. So Craig, you got to get a hold of me. You want the big Jim or you want this one here? I don't have any muffler bolts, so I have to look and see. I got another one over here. Somewhere around here, I got a PA75 liner. I don't know where it's at, but it's here somewhere. This is another 60. This will probably get a Brian Gardner liner when they become available. Now, if you guys know anything about Super Tiger 60s, there's a difference in the head design. You got the dish head. That's late model. Them don't run as good as the best running ones are the ones with the big fins, the big round head like this. Then you got Super Tigers that have a head like this one. No, this is a big round head. I don't know. I got them around here somewhere. You got Super Tigers that have fins like this, but they're only half as high. And they're okay, but huh. Trailer and car 2 times. Yeah, that's good. A lot of guys aren't that fortunate. I didn't get nothing given to me. So I need bearings and a liner for this one. I know I got some more around here. I just don't know where the hell they are. Here we go. Okay. Wait a minute. Nope, I think this is the one I'm gonna. No, that's got that goopy. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt nothing. Take the parts out of this one and put it in that case. Here's another thing that guys do that really irks me. Why would you drill out the motor mounts like that? Why not just get a bit and drill it right? I don't get it. Anyway, I thought I'd build a profile too after I get this Magnum done. Oh, I got another one here. Is that? It's a different one. I don't know. I got enough Super Tigers to last a lifetime. I think there's one up there in that box. That's a Royal. I got to get this stuff ready to what I'm going to sell. There we go. This is a case that I broke in Huntersville. I crashed my profile because I was an idiot. So we got that part. I have 3 liners here because I did 3 engines. 3 sets of heads. I think I have a Brian Gardner head here somewhere. Anyway, you guys, yeah, it even took out my spinner nut. Well, I hate it. I hate it when the Tigers hit the ground on the pavement. Airplane can be replaced. These motors can't. Oh, it's difficult too. This is a good engine here. How to make a twin engine 46 job. That'd be something. This is $300 here. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me anyway. Didn't really have anything planned to, there we are. Craig, I need you to make a decision. I don't know if you can or not. Okay, Craig, I told you that I'd send you a motor Monday. So here's the decision I need you to make. This is a big gem motor. See the holes? they've been drilled out. I hate that. This is a big Jim motor, or so we'll call that number one. Or this motor. The holes haven't been drilled out. This is a phase one motor. Well, Bob, it needs an 11.6 rev up prop on it, and you need to use Sig Champion fuel, which you can't get anymore. So which one do you want, Craig? Big Jim or this one? Yeah, I know you can shim the holes. You can also put JB Weld in it and let it dry and re-drill them. I don't know why people do that. I hate it when they do that. This has a big, has a Hemi head. Both motors got good compression. As a matter of fact, this one's got better compression than the other one. There we go. Got it turn over. They're not Brian Gardner, but you better tell me now. I've been waiting for you to come on. All right. Well, I'll have to take some pictures. I wonder, how can I text you? Is there any way to text you? You got a text number? I wonder if that works, or if I can text to Australia, because I could send you pictures via text. Big Jim or this one? Your choice. This one here has great compression. Hi, Gary. I've just been going over the woes why I didn't stream today, because the battles that I've had with Simple Mobile and Verizon and AT&T. So tomorrow I get a T-Mobile, a T-Mobile modem or hotspot, and we'll try them. I told them I gotta have it for Brodak. I gotta have it for this weekend. I thought I'd be slick. They made me go get a SIM card for the thing to try that. And they told me it was 99 cents. I go to Walmart and buy that SIM card. It was 10 bucks. So instead of wasting the $10, I decided, you know what? I'll take that and put it in one of my other phones. So I put it in my phone and bought a 30-day plan for it. And it bricked my other phone. All right, PM me your phone number and I'll send it via text. I guess I can do that. The reason why I wanted to do it on here is because I could show you the, I can hold it up and show you the different things of the motor. The drawback of this is that those big holes, but you could fill it with JB Weld and re-drill them, or this one here that's got good holes, but it's not a reworked engine. It's your choice. You've been good to me, so I got to be good to you. But we got to get this straightened out before Monday, because Monday I'm mailing it. Yeah, it'll take the Chinese a month to row to Australia, I'm sure. Anyway, at least the guy I needed to talk to came on. That's good. I need to sell some of this stuff. Still got the Baby B and still got an 049, a TD 049. Gonna sell those too. I paid $50 for this at the Modelorama. Oh, you can't have my Froome spinner though. I paid $50 for this at Modelorama. That's a TD 020. And then I got this one, this 049. I even got some 049 wings for another little mini Cobra. Danny cut for me. You want the big Jim? Okay, I'll send it to you. Now, you know, I showed you the bull holes. All right, here's a blast from the past. How many guys remember these? I am going to run this on some airplane because it's light. This spinner here was modeled off of this spinner here, but look at the point on that thing. If that ever hit you, it'd go right through you. This is a 1960s Froome spinner. Super light. Super pointy. Super pointy. Okay, Big Jim it is. I'll send it to you Monday. But I gave you a chance. Anyone you wanted. I got to give you a better washer than this too. I do not do any half A. I do not do any 40 size stuff really. I got 3 46 size airplanes, a Continental, a Nobler, except those have 32s in it, a Nobler, and a Tucker. And I don't know. I'm just not thrilled about anything that's smaller than a 60 size airplane. You cannot beat the run of this engine. I don't care what anybody says. Randy says, the PA is way more yeah, but this motor here, it runs so damn good. We need a drive washer for this thing. I'll have to look around for it. This washer here is a fender washer. It's kind of Mickey Mouse. I'll find you a real washer to go on here. BJ. All right, you guys got any questions? Or you could use a plane with that spinner on as a good weapon. Yes. That spinner is so point. I'm a little scared to start it. This one here is rounded off because every once in a while, even with a chicken stick, you'll catch your knuckles on the end of that spinner. That thing there will tear your knuckle right off. It's pointy, but it's light. And you know what I feel about lightweight. Speaking of light, let's weigh this airplane up in this trim now because I reworked it, put the muffler back on it and all that. Let's see. Where's that box I cut up? There it is. My Aegis shows a lot of potential. I just don't have time to play with it. I need to get on the stick. I need to start practicing instead of monkeying around trimming. This one would have been better in the lighter, but I think it's 62. We'll see. Of course, it's been aging for a while. It could have dried out some. $61.9 ounces, so it's 62 ounces. It flies better at 56, but my Junar is 56 ounces, but it's long in the tooth, and I've had it. That would be the 5th Nats it's been to. Would be 3 times in orange and 2 times in white. So I'll go with this one. That'll be the 2nd time it's been to the Nats. I have a stalker here somewhere. No, it's out in my trailer. It's taken apart. There's something wrong with it. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, here's 2 more. Here's 2 more 60s. This one here is in definite need of this one here is tired. It's got no compression. And let's see the Royal box. What is in the Royal box? I think this might be a stalker. No, the motor, that's right. The motor's in the trailer. This came from Phil Spellman. Oh, I got new bearings. I got new Super Tiger bearings right here. So we gotta keep a hold of them. Have to put another Tiger together. Anyway, I got a stalker, big one, 70 whatever. It's out in the trailer. It's apart. Come this week, I'm going to starting Monday, we're going to start getting ready for Brodax, and what that's going to entail is a series on my trailer and getting all the stuff ready to go, loading the trailer and all that. I know that it's not a big deal, but you'll get to see how I pack the trailer. How I'm gonna get all the airplanes and all the crap that goes in there. A lot of people ask, how how do you haul all that shit? Well, it's tough, but doable. All right, been on an hour. How do you rate the Stalker compared to the Super Tiger? No comparison. No comparison. Different type of run. A Stalker runs a 7-inch pitch prop. They're real torquey. They're slow, A Super Tiger has that classic growl. I mean, there's just no comparison. Super Tiger are great. I love them. I'm biased though, but the only prop that works on it is 13.6 rev up. You better have a baggie of those. Look at the compression on that thing. You can't hardly turn it over. Yeah, I got a Stalker, but it's apart. It's in pieces. You know what? It might be a retro. It might be a retro. I haven't seen it's out in the trailer. We'll have to dig it out. I got so many airplanes and so much crap. It's in so many places. I can't keep it all in one spot. So it's hard for me to. I have to remember where stuff's at. I had this motorcycle shop when I was younger, and it was just all a mess. It was just, nobody could find nothing. But I knew where everything was. I knew where everything was. Yeah, look underneath that crate over there. Dig up about 3 boxes down. It'll be in there. I think it's a retro. I don't think it's a Stalker. And you don't want to play with it. It was Jerry's, and he had a hard time making it run right. I don't know. It just didn't. So I converted his Yatsenko to electric for him. We took it apart to see what was wrong with it, to see why it ran erratic. Doesn't look like anything's wrong with it. I think it probably was fuel. Because they don't like nitro. They like to run on FAI fuel. All right, we're going to go. Appreciate you guys watching, as always. If you like this type of content, please subscribe. Please ring the bell for notifications. And if you're not a member of Stunt Hanger Forum, that's where everything's at. I mean, you ask a question, you'll get an answer within, I don't know, an hour or so. And who knows whether it'll be right or not, but you can always email me there. There's a lot of knowledgeable guys on there. Brett Buck, Ed Fancher, Paul Walker, Bob Hunt. I mean, all the big boys in the world are on Stunt Hanger. It ain't like Facebook where you dig hours and hours and hours and find ringmaster stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with ringmasters, but man, them guys they really think they know what they're talking about and don't have a clue. So we'll see you tomorrow. That's it. Yeah, Discovery Retro. No, it's bigger than that. I think it's a 70 something, 76. Oh, and I'm going to send this motor to you as a gift, but I'm going to put $100 insurance on it just to have it. That way the duty's not so bad. I guess that works. I don't know. If it doesn't, send me a private message how you want me to send it, how I got to declare it. They won't say nothing to me how I want to declare it. So anything you want, I'll do it. You know, whatever works best for you. Because that's what it is. It's a gift. That's what it is, a gift. But I gotta put insurance on it, so in case it gets lost, we get some of the money back. Because the post office seems to be notorious. They'll have a tracking number, of course. As a matter of fact, I think that the motor I sent out last week should reach today. He should have it today. I sent him I think it was a 46. Yeah. Well, it was in a Yatsenko Shark, and it was inverted. We couldn't make the damn thing run worth of crap. I told him to put a PA75 in it. He said, "No, we'll go electric." So I'm waiting on feedback here. Send me a message how you want me to send it, Craig. Make it easy on yourself. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.